Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. I'm Random Ross and today I review Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4. So, this is the fourth season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You know, the supernatural horror comedy teen drama coming of age series which stars regulars Sarah Michelle Gellar, Nicholas Brendan, Alison Hannigan, Seth Green, Mark Lucas, James Masters and Anthony Stewart Head. This ran from October 5th, 1999 to May 23rd, 2000, so 21st century. And in this season, the whole story arc behind it is Buffy, after graduating Sunnydale High and blowing the place up, she goes to college and she meets this new guy called Riley Finn, played by Mark Lucas, and they get together and then they both discover each other's secrets, that Buffy is the Slayer and Riley is a soldier working for a secret underground organisation that is underneath the campus, the college campus she goes to, and discovers that this place called the Initiative, ran by Professor Maggie Walsh, who at first seems to be a good person, but then she's actually evil and develops this whole grudge against Buffy, believing to weaken Riley. And she also creates this Frankenstein demon-like monster called Adam, which is made out of man, monsters and machine, and they have to stop him. And basically the main antagonist of this is the Initiative, and of course we also see Spike in it too, who comes back as a regular now. After returning in season 4, he goes into an episode of Angel, then comes back full time and gets a chip in his head, so he can't hurt the innocent. And every time he does try, he has an electric shock in his head, which is quite funny. And Spike, he really does become like a lovable character. He's evil, but you can't take him seriously, and I just love his performance from James Masters. He's just a funny character, Spike, and I'm glad they brought him back full time. We also see Oz leave in this season. In one episode, while at heart he meets another werewolf, and she convinces him that he's not just a wolf 3 nights a month, he's the wolf all the time, and he gets into a whole conflict and a triangle a bit, and he leaves, comes back in one episode believing he's controlling the curse, but realises that he can't control it all the time when he's angry. And Willow even forms a... Excuse me. I had a sneeze come in there. Excuse that. Willow even forms a connection with another witch woman called Terra, and they start a same-sex relationship along down the line, and that is at the time it was a big deal having a same-sex couple on a primetime show, but now it's not really, it's just like any other day, any other thing now. It's not a big deal anymore, which is great, but they took big risks at that time, and I say they have paid off in time. I also liked the episode Hush. That's an episode I remember where these monsters called the Gentlemen take everyone's voices and take their hearts, and no one can hear them scream. But then Buffy gets her voice back when she opens the box and she screams and the Gentlemen's heads blow up, which is kind of funny. And that's the episode where Riley finds out and Buffy finds out each other's secrets. There is a lot of comedy in this one as well, this season. And, they actually go to a different place, college. Now that they've finished high school. So it's like a new chapter begins, and they, Willow eventually becomes Buffy's roommate after her current roommate was a demon and was grounded. And Angel, he goes off to get his own spin-off show called Angel, and he does come back in a few episodes. There's one episode where he comes back in a Thanksgiving episode, and then there's another episode where he again appears, because around the same time as Buffy season 4, Angel season 1 is happening in Los Angeles, and they do overlap. You know, we do get like Oz in one episode of Angel season 1 and Faith in a couple of episodes and Buffy in 2 episodes, and we'll get to that Angel. So yeah, season 4, we had over 22 episodes as usual in this. So the episodes we had The Freshman, which was the opening episode, written directed by Joss Whedon. We had Living Conditions. We had Harsh Light of Day, Fear Itself, Beer Bad. That is a funny episode, Beer Bad, when this guy who has a brother-in-law who's a warlock, he puts a potion in the beer, and Buffy and some guys turn into cave people, and one of those cavemen is Cal Penn. Cal Penn is in that episode. And yeah, long before Harold and Kumar. There's meant to be a message behind that about the effects of drinking as well, but you know, still that's a funny episode, and I enjoyed that one. Then there's Wild at Heart, where Oz meets another werewolf called Veruca, who is trying to get him to turn fully into his inner wolf. That's the one where Oz exits. Then there's the initiative where we find out the Soldier Boys and everything. There's Pangs, there's Something Blue, Hush, I've already told you about the episode. Doomed, A New Man. Now, A New Man is when Giles is turned into a demon and he ends up getting help from Spike and offers to pay him $300. It's a funny episode, that, as well. As a kid, that episode actually did creep me out a bit, but looking at it now, it's a funny episode, and you know, poor Giles, but in the end he gets turned back and Buffy saves him. Then there's the Iron Team, Goodbye Lower, and then there's this year's girl, where Faith awakens from her coma from season 3. The episode has Mayor Wilkins back in it too, for one episode, in Faith's dreams and flashbacks and a recorded message. And there's How Are You? And then there's Superstar, when Jonathan makes some deal or something and becomes this hero of Sunnydale. That's an interesting filler episode. And I've just lost the episode. There we go, episode list. And then there's and there is Where the Wild Things Are, and then there's New Moon Rising, where Oz comes back and discovers about Willow and Tara's relationship, and and gets experimented on by the Initiative, but he still finds that he is the wolf and he can't always repress it. Not only that, but the wolf transforms during the daytime. Then there's the Yoko Factor, where Angel returns again, because he returns in 2 episodes. Then there's Primeval, and then Restless, where they all have dreams. So yeah, it's a good season. 22 episodes. I binged them all in a week, and I thought this was a fun one. So next when I finish season 5, I'll review that. And yeah, so have you seen this season? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you're new here and you want to see more from me. I upload main videos Friday and reviews whenever, because that's the random bits. So yeah, I've been Random Ross. This has been a Revolting review on Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, and I almost forgot to rate this one. I'm giving Buffy Season 4, you know what, I'll give it 4 machetes out of 5. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this review, so until next time, don't have nightmares.